Hello, wonderful group, Angelic Soul Activation group, and also anyone who is joining me on YouTube. How are we doing? Okay, so today we are going to do a journey, an Angelic Soul journey, Angelic Soul Activation journey. We're going to have a little bit of a journey with the unicorns today, and we're going to do some healing for the inner child, because what I'm noticing in the collective and also within myself, that there's a lot of, let's say, like energies of frustration, okay, energies of rage. And let me know if you have, this has come into your awareness, but I know it's definitely coming in a lot of my spiritual friends, a lot of my friends who are sensitive to energy. There's a lot of energy around frustration right now. And when these frustrating energies come up, a lot of the time it's because we need to honor ourselves. Some boundaries need to be set, and there's something for us to witness and to be with and to release. So we're going to do a little bit of a journey to that effect today. So I am just going to do, whilst people are jumping on, I'm going to just pull a card. And this card is from the Crystal Mandala deck. So I don't often pull cards. So I was like, why don't I just pull like a card as people are jumping on, because it's a fun thing to do and it's a nice thing to do. So how's everyone's week been, first of all? Which one am I going for? Okay, I'm going for this one. Oh no, I'm going for this one apparently. Okay, so we've got this purple one. So these are like crystal mandalas. Okay, and what this says is, so angel lahabial. I don't know the angel. I've not heard of that one before, so that's interesting for me. And black tourmaline. So as I was saying, there's been a lot of energies of frustration coming up in the collective, and if you're feeling great, then I'm happy for you. But it's just something that I've noticed, and this is what these sessions are about. It's more of a collective healing and a collective journey. Okay, so it says on it, purification. I courageously choose to let go. I embrace healing and renewal. I release and surrender with perfect trust. I am cleansed through a powerful outpouring of spiritual grace. I love that. Spaciousness now opens within me, beneath me, behind me, and before me. Within this clean, clear space, that which is outmoded is absorbed and reborn as an unlimited potential for manifesting new sacredness. Now is a time of potential and grace, which I amplify and activate through relaxation and release. I am blessed with the spiritual cleansing and divine protection to begin again. So there you go. Just take a moment to look at that one. So it's a mandala for black tourmaline. So just allow that to integrate into your energy, integrate into your consciousness, into your field. And it makes sense, because purification is definitely where it's at right now. Like for me, as I've been channeling, what's been coming through is it's a time of recalibration. Okay, so as you work on yourself, wherever you are in your journey, what happens on a soul level is you start to ascend, like how they've shown it to me, they being the angels and guides, is it's kind of like this staircase, this staircase of ascension. But then what happens is, as we ascend, as we work on ourselves, right, our soul knows it's time for the next level, but then we go through an ego death because a layer has to be shed. And these layers, it can literally feel like we're going through some sort of identity crisis, some sort of like an, oh my God, everything in my life is wrong and nothing's working, even though that's not the actual truth, but it will feel like it at the time. And our perceptions aren't always accurate as to what is actually happening, but it's important to witness and be with the emotions as they come up during this time. And it's very important to also validate your emotions. And that is why we're going to do some inner child work today. Okay, so what I'm going to... Hello, Elizabeth. Let me just have a look who I've got on, because I've just gone off on a mad little tangent. Oh my god, it's too hot here, everyone, but it's gonna be fine. Okay, welcome. We've got Angela, we've got Lynn, and we've got Elizabeth. I can see a couple more. I think we've got Helen, we've got Selena. Hello, Angela. I've been busy cleaning the house, feeling good. Yes, purification. Can't believe it's Friday already. Do you know what? I can't get my head around the fact that it's Friday. I've been like one day ahead for the whole of this week. So just to let you all know, I am finishing the offer for my Angelic Activation sessions today. So the Angelic Activation sessions are 1 hour sessions. It's kind of like quantum healing hypnosis, except it's done through the angels with the angelic realm. So I guide you into a relaxed state. We then take a journey, okay, with the use and the help and the support of light language, which is really powerful for opening portals, helping you to access the quantum realms, helping you to see clearly, helping you to receive information more clearly. And then what we do is we go and have a conversation with your light council. So we specifically go in and we access a scene where your light council are, and we go around the different ones, okay, that may want to come through and support you, the different beings, and we talk to them and we find out what it is and how they are assisting you specifically right now. So I'm having a conversation with them, my higher self, my angels and guides are speaking to your higher self and your angels and guides. We may or may not, depending on the situation, be shown past lives. We may be shown different timelines where your soul is existing. But the purpose of these sessions is to really support you in trusting in your spiritual gifts and helping you to activate confidence in your path and in your purpose. So I have got an introductory offer that is finishing at midnight tonight. They are £77, but going forward they're going to be £111. I'm also going to close the doors on them tonight because I am wanting to move on to other things, because my energy does move quite quickly with things. So it may well even be that I decide that I might not offer these as standalone sessions again. So if you would like one, if you're curious about this and how this would work, that I'm going to do now for yourself, it's obviously these, you know, with me doing this, like many of you have given me the feedback that it is really powerful. So you can only imagine what it's like, what you're going to get from it in a like dynamic where there's two of us. Okay, so where I'm speaking directly is what I was going to say. Also on Wednesday, super exciting. Okay, there's going to be a beginner light language 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes masterclass in here. Okay, so it's free. Light language activation masterclass, and this time it's going to be specifically focused on activating your creative gifts. So that is on Wednesday at 7. So I'll put that in your diary now, okay, and make sure you come for that because it's going to be excellent. It will be in here for a few days, but I am very excited because my work is definitely going to be more focused on helping people, because that's what light language does, to really bring their creativity forward and to put their creative gifts, their creative soul gifts out in the world. So that's going to be epic. Okay, right, so what I want you to do now then, just whilst we go into this channeling, okay, is to close your eyes. Creativity forward. Okay. We got anyone else? Lynn, can't wait for your session either. It's going to be super fun. Can't wait. Okay, so everyone close their eyes wherever you are. Okay, so just going to take some breaths and get yourself comfy. Okay, so breathing in through your nose. And breathing out through your mouth. So just breathing in through your nose. And breathing out through your mouth. So just calling in the angels, just calling in the guides, calling in the beautiful, powerful, wonderful light beings that support us and guide us through this life in every moment. So just giving thanks for their presence. Just feeling them draw near. Feeling them surrounding you. And if you like, you can imagine So I'm going to use the word see throughout this transmission, but what I actually mean is accessing them with your inner sight, with your inner hearing, your inner knowing, your inner feeling. Okay, however you access information, it's all perfect. If you feel like you're only getting a little bit, that's fine. Some people perceive energy, they perceive colours, all of that stuff. It can be more of a felt sensation. And if not, just trust that whatever is meant to come through for you today, sometimes it will, a lot of the time, for people where they feel like they don't get a lot in the current moment, it will sort of come to you through synchronicity in the following days, weeks and months. And you can have dreams as well, very much from doing these activations. Okay, so we're just feeling, perceiving, sensing, imagining that our angels, guides and light council are surrounding us now. Okay, so they're just showing themselves as like, kind of like beautiful white sparkly balls of energy just floating around you. Raising your frequency. This might feel like a sense of lightness. This might feel like a sense of upliftment. Siarana hesikia la korakiana sakiam. Utanaya saisha arakia sinim. Inala harania kia sakin. Inaki sekia shokora se eniam. So just imagining, feeling and sensing that there is a beautiful white light, a channel that is moving all the way through your being. Okay, it's moving into the ground. So it's a white pillar of energy. This is your channel. Okay, it's kind of like the bridge that allows your higher self and your light beings to speak and to work through you. And it's your direct link to source, knowing that you are a being of source and that you are not separate from source. That your reality is a co-creation between a higher power and the higher power which flows through you. And this white pillar of light is both grounding and anchoring you all the way into the earth and allowing you access to the divine. This white pillar is now aligning each and all of your chakras within your body and on the outside. So just feel that being done now for a moment. And just breathing in and breathing out. And once again, just feeling your energy expand and your frequency raise. Okay, in your light council, these bubbles of light that are just surrounding you now, are just sending in some light codes in support of this activation, this journey that we're going to take today. Narakai sakila karasha anasakam ta eshinakayam. Nahrakai sakila esha anasakam. Sukam sakam sakam sanai 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 eshakesi. Silakarani asakam enni asakia rasha anaseiyam. And these codes contain within them sound vibration, sound frequency. And just imagining that each one of these codes is kind of floating in its own little bubble. And that as it interacts with your light council, it starts to gently flow into and gently merge with your light body, with your soul. And as it's doing that, it's creating this like harmonic sound. It's creating these beautiful harmonic noises. So what I am hearing, it's almost like a chiming sound. So if you've ever been to like a sound healing session, which I'm sure many of you have, or you know what I mean, it's kind of like, it's making like these beautiful chime sounds which are realigning your energy. So just allow that to happen now. Okay, and as you perceive this inner chiming, maybe it's more of a felt sense than a hearing sense. What your angels and guides are doing is they're just allowing your consciousness to be floating on this cloud, just saying yes to this and allowing it for it to be done in a really, really gentle way. Allowing your consciousness to be just floating and drifting on this cloud. Okay, and now you're just being taken this field of wheat, okay, of light. And within this field, there is a small being. And this small being is you, your inner child. And you recognize her amongst the grass of wheat. And she is calling to you. She or he. And you come to them. And you recognize that they have been trying to get your attention for some time now. And as they get your attention, as you finally give them your attention, they have a message for you. And that message is about how they are feeling. So however your inner child is feeling, they might be feeling good today. They might be feeling playful, okay? But they also might be feeling not so great and might be wanting your attention. I want you to really listen and receive the message that your inner child has for you. So what are they saying to you? And I'm just going to give you a minute or so to hear what they have to say. Okay, and now that your inner child has expressed how they feel and what it is that they are needing from you, can you give them what it is that they need as the parent you, as the higher self you, as the version of you that is empowered in this place of connection with your angels, with source? What is it that you need to give your inner child? Is it a hug? Is it attention? Is it that they want to play? And so you honor that? Is it that they want some time with you, to themselves? Whatever it is, making the choice and the decision now to give that to your inner child. So what is that? I'm going to give you a moment. I'm really feeling this love and this appreciation for your inner child today. If you struggle with the term inner child, just think of, and you can also think of it as being an aspect of yourself that wants your attention. An aspect of yourself that maybe has felt a little separate, or an aspect that needs to be honoured more fully. Now your inner child, the small you, is another good way of looking at them, is pulling on your hand. And they want to show you something within these grass, this field of this golden grass, this golden wheat. So they are walking you through this grass into a clearing. And once more in this clearing, you can sense these beautiful bubbles that are filled with these golden light codes today. Now, these golden bubbles are starting to bring your attention to something. They are bringing your attention to what looks like these absolutely incredible white horses. But the white horses have got horns on them. And you notice that the white horses are also lit up with silver and gold and in different colours. And as you look at these supposed horses more and more that your inner child is pointing to, you see that they are actually unicorns, angelic unicorns. And your inner child is so excited to see them. And you are also so excited to see them. Now, one of these unicorns starts to approach you and your inner child. So you're going to notice what this unicorn looks like, more personal to you, because this, in this moment, is your unicorn guide. So, bringing your awareness to where their feet are and scanning your way up their being, okay, to their legs, their torso, their head, their tail, the horn of the unicorn. Does the unicorn come with a certain energy? What does the unicorn's aura look like? And this unicorn now reaches its head down reaches its nose down to your hand. So it's like, think about, like when you like pat a horse, it's like that, right? They want your attention. And as you and your inner child place your hands on this unicorn, you feel the magic that exists between you. And you feel that this is an activation today. And it is an activation into the remembrance of the magic that exists all around you. And that whilst we can honour these more difficult emotions and experiences, there is always the choice to believe in this magic, but the way that you build your faith and trust in it is by choosing to focus on it. That even when things do seem difficult, or that your perception is of them being difficult, there is always some magic there, and it's up to you to see that. And it's not about bypassing what's happening in the moment, it's just knowing that you are a magical being, because you're a being of source, a being who came to earth to experience all that life has to offer. But the gift and the reminder of this unicorn today is that life is magical. And when you choose to tune into this, when you choose to access this, everything in your life transforms, because this is what you're bringing your focus to, and this is what this unicorn guide represents. So now I'm going to invite you to specifically channel a message from this unicorn. So just asking this unicorn, what is a specific message? Maybe it's a particular situation that you've been struggling with. What is the message of this unicorn for you and your inner child today? I'm going to give you some space to answer that. Now you're just going to receive some light codes from your unicorn. Okay. And just making the choice to receive these into your heart. And as this happens, you and your inner child, you're just going to hug your inner child into you, right? So you're just going to integrate your inner child into yourself, okay? Knowing that the message has been received today and that you are able to more easily listen to and be with your inner child and bring this magic into your life. Nara ki esta ki la kura sha anasakai sha nai saki sa arashe iasakim kara na salakai sha entai sha nuana raisi ki saki anata kura sha esiakana sa anakura sha anala harasia shakai se Wanara hasiakan ta eshe iasin, semna aran, anna saki, sanasha e alaka, anaraha, nokura sha enasiaki anasha em. And just taking a big deep breath. And breathing out. Okay, and just knowing that you and your inner child are one, and that healing and love has been brought to this situation, whatever that is for you. And it could be that you've been feeling really good recently and it's about bringing more of that forwards. And now just sending gratitude to your unicorn guide. Okay, and now we're going to just return your awareness back to your physical being. So just feeling yourself, feeling your consciousness floating on this cloud once more. And this cloud is returning you back, all the way back into your physical being, into your physical body. Just feeling all of the light codes lighting you up now. And maybe noticing now a sense of lightness in your body, in your being. Maybe there's a sense of wanting to play more. And just acknowledging that, where you are feeling that, where you're holding that right now. Okay. Now, just taking one more big deep breath in and one big deep breath out. Okay, and maybe you just want to shake it off, shake it off. Okay. How are we all doing? I would love to know what you received from this transmission. Yeah, I love the unicorns. I don't really work with them a lot, but today they were just like, unicorns, and I was like, okay. Because I was going to do this yesterday, but it didn't really feel like the aligned day for it. So when it's not, I'm just going to honor that because there's something that was meant to come through today. Okay, so let me know if this resonates with you, whether you're watching now, whether you're watching on my YouTube. If you are on my YouTube, I would really love it if you would subscribe to support the channel. So it's Activation Amy. All of these are going on there. It is the last final day, as I was saying earlier, for the one-to-one Angelic Activation sessions. And there is an introductory offer on those up until midnight tonight. So, what else? Oh yeah, on Wednesday, I am running in here in my Angelic Soul Activation group, a light language activation masterclass. So it'll be about 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes at 7 p.m. So make sure you put that in your calendar because it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to work more on the creative level with this, and we're going to be talking about activating your creative gifts. So with light language, that's going to be fun. I jumped when you did the wash. Oh, love it. Yeah, it's always a bit of a surprise, that one. Okay, right. So happy Friday. Have a beautiful weekend and keep sharing your codes in the group and your experiences in the group, because I love to see them and everyone loves to see them. So thank you so much for being here. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Goodbye.